Welcome to the Jamby Show. Once again, I'm your host, Jimmy Arceros, and co-host over across from me is Ryan Sweet. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing, man.
Doing good. Couple little notes. Want to give a shout out to the producer of the show. It's his birthday today. He turns 26, so happy birthday.
I'm gonna.
Because without that dude, this doesn't happen.
Right?
So
Well, happy birthday, brother.
we thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much, son.
Hey, man, you know,
You're not
birthdays only come once a year. You know that? Yeah, well, aren't you glad you're not a birthday?
What do you mean by that?
What?
There's my birthday joke for you. Got to start that one off good, right? Hey.
Yeah. So happy birthday, son. Yes, without that man, this does not happen. And pretty good run of a father-son business venture.
It's not been easy for me. It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah,
I would
man.
say, you know, we got years.
Would that be Artist Saros and Son?
Yeah. Whatever. Either way.
Either way's fine.
Christmas is fucking right around the corner here.
Yeah, man.
And not a lot of cheerful stuff going on in the world, but what do you got going on in Ryan's world,
Ryan's World. Well, you know,
Christmas-wise?
Christmas-wise, we're gonna head up to Tahoe if it would stop raining and start snowing some more. But yeah, we're gonna have a white Christmas.
Is it snowing up there pretty good?
No, it's been raining.
It's just raining?
Shit, yeah.
So you just got slush?
Yeah. So
Oh, you
and
can't.
so we're supposed to go up like the Christmas Eve, and I think we might postpone it a day.
Well, that would suck to drive all the way up there and have a very slushy Christmas.
But you know, it's when the kids are out of school, and then you get the week off, and that's what you get. So you try to make the most of it, you know.
Yeah, we're pretty low key over here in Jambyville.
Why you had some nice little, you know, got some lights going on outside. I like
We do.
It. I like
we got
it.
the lights. Got to have the lights.
Gotta
got the
have the lights.
grandkids.
Yeah,
Grandkids got to see that tonight, so that's pretty good. That is
Yeah.
good.
And I take it that truck, you got a truck lit up pretty well out there. And
You like that?
I take it that truck doesn't go anywhere.
Well, no,
Or
we
you-
don't. It's
or
not.
you
a
roll
day-
that down the road
It's
like
not a
that.
daily driver. It's
No.
not a. Yeah, it's not a daily driver. Well,
All right.
I had those rope lights,
Yeah.
and I figured either climb a ladder and start stringing lights up on the rooftop because I got all the projectors. You know, I'm not. It's too much. So I just project the show. And then those rope lights, I was like, this car don't move that often.
There you
So
go.
threw it
There
on
you
the
go.
car. It's very redneck. Very redneck.
It's all right, man.
I like redneck style.
It's all good.
Yeah. So
I'm liking
and
it. I got my house pretty lit up too, man.
I have to do a drive-by.
Yeah, come on by.
Yes. Do a drive-by. Do a drive-by and retrieve guns and ammo. Instead of shoot you. No. So that's cool. So you guys, but if you don't, you guys do like because, you know, your kids separate, you know.
Yeah,
You were divorced once is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, we take turns. Yeah, you know, we take turns. You know, so you know, there's a 2-week Christmas time.
That's why you're divorced. You were
you know, there's 2 weeks. You know,
took turns.
one gets them on Christmas that week, that year, and the next year you get them for New Year's. So this is my year to have them.
So
on
you've got them
Christmas, yeah.
completely.
For a whole week. Yeah. It's great.
Okay, so as far as her Christmas and the kids, they're doing it in January. Whenever.
I don't know.
So, but next
If you
year.
want a number, you can give her a call and find out.
No, next year. No, what I'm trying to figure out is, so next year you don't even see them.
I don't see them for the week of Christmas, but so what we'll usually do is do it beforehand with my parents, you know, family,
Yeah.
the family together, do it that way. Yeah.
Well, if you split it, you guys didn't want to split it and just be like, hey, you know, you'd have a bunch of Christmas. You're denying your children of multiple Christmases is what I'm getting at.
Oh no,
And for the people and the children.
they still get 2 Christmases. Trust me. They're pretty well set up.
Okay.
Actually, my daughter just the other day was like, "Dad, it's pretty good for me, man. Christmas, your house. Christmas at Mimi and Papa's. We got Christmas over at my mom's." She just started going down the list. I'm like, damn. See, there are some benefits to being, a kid divorced family. So.
Oh yeah, you
couple benefits,
get multiple things.
Yeah,
you got
man,
multiple grandparents.
Yeah.
It's
If you don't get it with your
Can't beat
dad, you get it with your mom. Hopefully, whatever you want.
Yeah, it's unfortunate yet fortunate at the same time, right?
Yes,
It's amazing. It's amazing.
that's good though.
So
How about you? And you guys are sticking around? No. You have
yeah,
the grandkids over. What do you got going on?
Christmas Day they'll come over.
Nice.
And we'll do all their gifts and stuff like that. But Christmas Eve, it's usually just me and Gunner, and whatever food we decide to get. I'll make some good steaks or something. But
There you go.
I don't know. He's been denying steak lately. Said He told me
He's been
I've
denying steak.
made.
Gunner, you all right?
I've been serving too much steak. Have you ever
Oh.
heard such a thing?
Not really. I mean, I just bought my quartered cow just 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, we get a quartered cow. Yeah.
In case Wendy leaves you.
No, I'm gonna get the full cow if that happens. No, I got a buddy
Just
that he's got a big piece
have
of
it down in the
property,
basement.
and so I know where the cow comes from. No
Yeah.
antibiotics, and just all natural, good grass fed, and he fattens one up every year. And I've done it about the last 4 or 5 years.
I bought a cow-fed cow.
Cow fed,
Yeah.
or the one that eats
It
chocolate,
was just
so it'll give you
it was
chocolate
a
milk.
cannibalistic cow. It ate other cows.
Right. Well,
And
no,
it was just fucking huge.
but you gotta look at it, because cows are vegetarians. So basically, when you eat cow, you're just supporting vegetarians
This is true.
because you're being a vegetarian. You're
This is
eating
true.
something that eat vegetables,
That's pretty good, Ryan.
right?
Wait, Ryan got a good one in 2023.
That's one.
No, I don't know. I'd rather have grass-fed cows
Oh,
than non-grass-fed. What do they feed the non-grass-fed ones? Like tire trucks?
I don't know. Well, each
Tire
one,
trucks? What?
no,
What's a tire truck?
I think they
Oh,
got their own
tires.
proprietary feed. that
Papaya?
Papaya, yeah, proprietary feed. So just like chickens have their own they come up with some kind of a combination, and that's like you go to Foster Farms, they got a special feed that they feed them. You go to Rosie's, you go to whatever, they just got their own feed.
Yeah.
That's what they do. I think the Harris Ranch probably. Does
What
the
is in
same
that
thing.
feed, Ryan? We don't know. That's what's killing us.
Yeah,
It's the feed.
I don't know.
man.
I've never
No,
seen
I
a
don't.
chicken that had a breast that big.
Yeah, the last time I got some fucking chicken breast, boneless, skinless, I was like, wow, what is this fucking part turkey?
Yeah, I was
It was
like,
almost the size. It was the biggest fucking. You could have cut it in half and served 2 people.
right.
It was huge. And I'm like, and I know it too. And I'm like, man, this is just not all real.
Well, because you got chicken's got to be like that big.
Extra seasoning on that chicken. We don't know why it's so big, but we'll add some salt.
There you go.
It'll be all right. Don't worry about that tail you're growing at the back. After eating all that weird processed chicken.
So now, talking about good meals, though, Wendy and
Let's
I
talk about good meals.
Since we didn't have the kids last year, though, we went full on for Christmas.
Okay.
We had we did surf and turf.
All right.
We just expensive bottle.
when
of
you're
wine.
going out all out like that at home cooking it.
Yeah.
What's your beef cut? What are you getting? What's your cut of
Well,
meat, man?
Like
It's like,
if I'm
hot
doing
dog, we just put some hot dogs on the grill, you'd be fine.
yeah, little beef tender.
It's got a little bit of everything.
No, I love getting a nice T-bone, or actually, like last year, what we did is we got the tomahawks.
I think we have something going on here. The TV just turned on.
Whoa! Hey, man, there's gremlins.
How weird.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it was a
gremlins,
ghost.
man. That was crazy, dude.
Maybe it'll get caught on camera. It's like secretly the ghost is blowing you right now. It's caught on camera.
Nice, man.
Ghost is blowing Ryan.
Well, I was trying to tell we had tomahawks.
Tomahawk Stakes.
Yeah, man.
I saw those motherfuckers for the first time, and it was at, I want to say, Molesbury's. And I was like, oh my God. Look at that fucking massive.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could literally use it as a weapon.
You could.
Yeah.
That's why they call it tomahawk.
Oh, yeah. I noticed the
No,
the shape.
basically, though, that's a prime rib cut. That's all it is. It's a prime rib, and then you just leave the bone on.
That's
Because
it.
with the prime rib, they cut that bone off.
So that's it.
That's all it is.
My problem with prime rib is all the fucking fat. The meat and some of them are better, but most of the time it's like fucking fat, and then this little circle of fucking meat with no fat.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking delicious, but you pay like, they bring it on the plate and it covers the whole plate, but you can't only eat this fucking little hockey puck of a fucking piece. Damn it.
Now, when you do it at home,
I was struggling to get
there
that
you
out.
go. When you do it at home, though, you can get a nice
A
one.
homo.
Yeah,
Ryan said if you're doing a homo.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. That's a whole different meal. But yeah, have you noticed that? Prime rib?
Yeah.
It's like people go, I'm going to go to the house of prime rib. And I'm like, I would be so pissed to drive all the way there. And I get a
love
bunch
that
of
place.
big fat piece of, I don't do fat or gristle. My brother, he's a heathenistic motherfucker. He eats all that fat and gristle. You probably do too, don't you?
I eat a little. I eat some. I eat just some.
Why?
Well, because it's flavor, I
I
eat
don't
some.
know.
But I'll eat it with the meat, and then I put most of it to the side because I save for the dogs.
I think Gunner's a fat eater. Son, you're not a fat eater.
Happy birthday, you
Okay.
fat eater.
No, okay. He is, ladies. He's not a fat eater. So just mark that down in your notes about my son. He is not a fat eater. Wow, that's awfully prejudiced. It's fat people.
Yeah, I resemble that comment.
So you're going with the prime rib? You said,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Now, this
So
year, we're going to do a holiday ham, though. We got us a spiral ham, and we're doing a spiral
fucking
ham.
Griswold looking motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Holiday ham. It's just a ham, right?
Yeah, but we're doing the spiral, where they slice
Oh,
it
yeah.
and you do the,
But you can get that year round.
pretty much.
So you just call it a regular ham.
I prefer holiday ham. It is the holiday.
That's some stupid. I like to call out people who specify certain type of things when it's available all fucking year round.
Yeah.
I was like, well, you gotta call it the holiday ham.
Just like your holiday turkey.
The fuck with the holiday turkey.
Go-
Come on, that's like I heard another made up day again.
Uh-oh.
Last week.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it was. Wear jeans day. Fucking.
I thought that was Friday.
Scratch your balls day. It's getting stupid. Like I said, if it's not on a calendar, Ryan, it doesn't fucking count.
Right.
So all these, you're probably one of those. I bet I've seen you on Facebook. Hey, happy biscuit loving day.
So all you biscuit lovers.
It's ridiculous. Every fucking other day is a day they're celebrating for.
Well, I think we should start our own.
It's made up.
Let's start our own. Fat Lovers Day. Fat Eaters Day. Fat Eaters. Yeah, Lovers Day.
No, it's just, I don't know.
No.
It bothers me.
All right.
Bothers me.
Well, then they have months.
Okay, so you're going with the last year. Normally you go with prime rib.
Yeah.
All right. Then you got the turf. What's the surf?
No, we did some really nice lobster last year. Nice big ones, yeah.
Big ones.
Big ones.
You ever see what's the difference? Notice like some of the lobster tails, they're like more white on the shell.
No, it's probably
They're
if it
big-
came from the East
they're
Coast or the
bigger.
West Coast or
They taste a little different than the red ones, but you can't find big ass red tails, locally.
no, yeah, you gotta get them from like the East Coast.
Yeah. Well, I ain't doing all that, Ryan. I'm trying to get some fucking big ass lobster. No, that's what I will probably do for Christmas Eve.
Oh, lobster? Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
about
sounds
all
good.
that. No, I don't know. What do you want for Christmas Eve dinner? Steak fat. He
It
wants
sounds
some-
like prime rib to me.
He wants some steak fat.
Prime rib it is.
Oh man, yeah, my brother. has
Give him this
got-
little bite of meat.
like the big 96er from the Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to eat all the fat in the gristle. Remember, he thought
yeah.
he was done?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It tastes like, it's like, I can't even eat fucking oatmeal. Fuck oatmeal. He loves oatmeal. My daughter loves oatmeal.
Yeah.
It tastes not like I'm used to eating it, but the texture, it's like fucking snot. Like I'm eating a bowl of snot.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
But
and
it's
it
so good for you.
smells horrible. Is it though?
I don't know.
Is fucking oats fucking good for you? What the fuck is in an oat? Where's all the nutritional value of an oat?
It's in the
Like, man,
It's in the
I would have played NFL football, but I didn't eat no oats. I was minus oats.
Yeah.
And so I'm here now.
There you go.
Oatless in Santa Rosa. No, seriously, what's in an oat? You're a fucking nurse. You don't know this?
Well,
Fuck, everybody's dying under
spec-
your care, aren't they, Ryan?
Yeah, sure.
Fucking,
That's the dietitian's job to do all that.
Ryan's got a little side deal with the fucking mortuary.
I've been doing this
I'll
for
get 'em
20
to you
years.
quicker.
I took that class like 22 years ago, so
Things have changed. Maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah.
oat was really good back then, and now like the oat they discovered fucking useless. Like corn. Corn has no fucking use. Did you know that?
I don't know.
There's nothing. You know why there's
Tastes
nothing?
good.
It comes right out the same way. That's your
Well-
proof that you literally get nothing out of corn. You eat the corn off the cob, it comes right off your butthole, the same kernel that it came off the cob. It's a miracle. It's not. See, it doesn't even digest.
Some of it does.
No, it does not. Ryan,
Roughage,
you've pooped some
roughage.
corn before, man,
Yeah.
and you've looked at it intensely because everybody does.
Yeah. Well,
You
yeah.
got to, because you're like, look, that looks like the corn I ate last night. That's amazing. And
Yeah,
it's not,
man.
you ever just flick one out and just
No.
make sure, maybe take off.
No.
Yep, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's
Tastes
the corn.
same. Yeah, tastes
You wash
same.
off the poo and just, get a little reheat it. You reheat the poo corn.
Gunner, you sure you want to eat with this guy
You
on
can can
Christmas
it up,
Eve?
Ryan. Ryan, you can can it up and call it
Oh my god.
poo corn. Ryan's
yeah.
poo corn.
Poo corn. Yeah.
Yeah, make millions recycled. Hey, you're helping the planet.
There you
Global
go.
warming, allegedly.
There you go.
You gotta save the corn in your poop, and then recycle it. Then the planet will live longer, according to fucking Joe Biden. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not buying the poo corn.
No.
So, but it does not have any nutritional. Google that shit.
No, it does. It has a little bit, but it's more roughage. Well, because you swallow the ones that come out in your poop that are whole are the ones you swallow and don't chew up. You don't chew every single one of them.
I
up.
chew every damn kernel.
Well, obviously you
Like,
missed a few.
When I eat corn on the cob, it's one kernel per
Per bite?
per bite.
Oh, you sit there all day?
And just pull them off like teeth.
Mm.
And then, 5 hours later, fucking nailed it. And then it all comes right out my poop.
Lovely.
I count them. I count the kernels on the fucking corn cob.
All right.
And then I count them coming out my butt. And then they match up perfectly every time.
Nice.
It's a lot of research, Ryan.
I see you.
You have to
go deep. You got pages of notes and
you got to go deep.
somewhere?
You got to go deep in the corn poop
Yeah.
research.
All right.
It's very in-depth knowledge. So you would know this is you slept through this part of your nursing school, didn't you?
And probably.
It's the part I was awake for. The corn poop. No, but what else is new, man? Are you noticing anything in the world? Do you notice anything outside of Ryan's world? Hey,
Sure,
by the way,
man.
Mr. Always see, gotcha. Mr. I have no story for that. I was gonna get on you. I was gonna get on you about you always can't make it sometimes because of the kids, So there's kids.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
got shit.
I'm a
fucking
family
lined up,
man.
Yeah. His birthday. And look who's fucking working. Huh? See? On my son's birthday, and I'm still doing the show. Look at me. That's devotion, Ryan. That's 100% commitment.
Yeah, that is.
I just thought I'd throw that out there. It's
I
not
hear
going to
you.
change anything, but I feel better now. I feel better.
Well, as long as you feel
Yeah.
good about yourself, Jimmy.
No, what are you noticing in the outside world? Go.
Oh, yeah. It's just, there's so much going on, this whole thing going on with the Hamas and Israel. It's people dying all over the place. And you know what? I'm all for getting rid of all of Hamas. I think most people are. But it's horrible what's happening to the Palestinians, and but it's collateral damage, but shit. When they're using them for shields and they're hiding underneath their beds, what's you gonna do? I feel bad. But shit. Israelis are not gonna take kindly to what happened, the way they got treated.
Would you though? I mean, all they're doing is what we did when we 9/11 happened.
Sure. Yeah, and rightfully so. And everyone agrees that you got to get rid of Hamas. But I think a lot of people will also say, oh, that's horrible what's happening to all those Palestinians.
But what's the solution, right?
Well, I like how they're taking and pumping salt water down into the, down into those holes and flushing them out. I think that's a pretty good idea.
That was my idea.
That was your idea, yeah.
It's on recording. It's on the show.
Yeah.
Look back, kids. My idea was to flood the tunnels.
Yeah.
Swear, said it like, I don't know, probably 3 weeks before, 4 weeks, maybe a month before they even came up with it. And all of a sudden, I'm half asleep, waking up in the morning, had TV on, and all of a sudden, boom, they're going to flood the tunnels with seawater.
You think one of those generals are watching the show?
They fucking watched the Jamby show and saw this, and we're like, fucking A, brilliant.
Good idea.
But yeah, I was like laying in bed going, Netting, Yahoo.
Yahoo.
Netting, Yahoo. Yeah. I don't want to be disrespectful. Just, say it 3 times like Beetlejuice and something happens. I don't know. But yeah, they should retaliate with full force to get back you don't get anything back, but you can't just go, okay, because they're going to come in and do it again. Can't be a doormat.
And it's a much smaller country than like us going after, Saddam Hussein, him hiding in his buddies, hiding in the mountains there in Afghanistan. I mean, it's a lot smaller place, so they hopefully they'll do a better job than we did when we went over to retaliate for 9/11.
I'm hoping, but here's the whole problem is I think in the first place, we should have just let them, Israel, their army is fine. Let them do their job.
And Israeli army is pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty tough.
They didn't ask for our help.
Nope.
They just said, thank you for support. You're like, yay, it's like we don't have to do anything. Then all of a sudden, every Tom, Dick, and fucking Harry in Congress has to fly over there and try to play, well, let's slow it down. Let's think about this.
Yeah, we'll give you $1 billion. Will that make you slow down?
I mean, what do you? I mean, your take on that, Ryan?
Oh no, I think we should just let them do their own thing and be there for humanitarian aid, and we got their support, we got their back. You know, if someone wants to come in from the back and give them a stab, we got their back, man. You know, but let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. The U.S. does not have to be a watchdog for everybody,
And that's my problem.
and that's what we have become.
Yeah.
Is the watchdog of the world, and I don't think it's. Well, one, I don't think it's fair. And two, I don't think it's right.
Yeah, we put together sent out a task force for the cruise around and kind of be an escort for the ships because there's still the Red Sea there.
Sure.
They got to get in and out and deliver shit up the sea there to the other ports. But now since we're doing that, Iran, of course, is like, oh, okay, you want to play fucking games? And Iran, why don't we just go to war with Iran? Because all we're doing is basically pretending not to, and Iran's just fucking getting ready to do more than what they're already doing. Just poking the bear.
Well, they've been doing that since the late 70s,
yeah,
early
but
80s.
it's like,
you know?
why don't we just shut them the fuck up? But see, there's the China alliance. Iran and China have the alliance. And China's just sitting back. This is my whole thing. I think China is just playing it cool because they're just sitting back because they're in bed with Gavin Newsom. So they're going to get all this tech jobs and fuck all that shit here in California because Gavin sold them Cali. And so they're just going to sit back. They don't want to bomb us. They don't want to take us out. But what they're going to do is they're going to cripple us. Ryan, how do you take down a nation from within?
Mm-hmm.
And so basically they knock out the power grid, which, you know, instead of a nuclear weapon, that would be better off for them anyway. And
well, it's like the snake that starts eating itself by its tail. You know, they just let us eat ourselves.
It'll take us about to the 1800s, you know, in a matter of weeks. You know, it's anarchy because food will run out and all that. But that's going to be, I think, China's play. They're not going to send no missiles or nothing. But China wants Taiwan. And, you know, there's so fucking much going on over there. But the war within is just getting started here with all the protesting and the people. I mean, they're going into important buildings and saying, fuck you. And nobody's doing nothing. No consequences.
Nope.
There's like no law.
But they can have Portland. They can go back to. They can.
Well, nobody cares about Portland.
They can have San Francisco for all I care.
Let's be real.
Just keep it at the border.
No, but it's in. Speaking of the border,
here's another one.
New record. A new record today.
Yeah.
12,600 came over today in 24 hours. 12,600.
Well,
from every fucking where. We're not just talking about Mexico. Beaners ain't even coming anymore. They're like, we're going to have it. It's going to suck. It's going to suck worse now. They're coming back. You know, they're going back to Mexico. No, I mean, literally every place you can think of on the map. And it's funny because they always cross into Arizona. What was that, Eagle Pass in Texas? Texas and Arizona. None of them want to fucking live in either one of those states. You notice that? Because they go down the line and it's all New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, California, you know, San Francisco. And it's all big cities. Mm-hmm. They don't want to go to fucking Scottsdale and watch the fucking Cactus League. Right. They don't. No. And it's bizarre to me. That tells me they're not here for, oh, we're here, we're free, we can settle. You know, we can find a place maybe here. Texas is massive. Why doesn't anybody want to settle down in Texas? Because the majority of the mass of these motherfuckers are here to get us. And it's going to be with within, and you got supporters, U.S. fucking retarded citizens going, saying shit they don't even understand, and it's the younger generation. What do you think?
Well, I mean, our whole country, was based and started by people coming here from all over the world. But then we also realized after a while that we got to make rules for this. We can't just, everyone was coming and lots of people were coming through Ellis Island, and all that stuff. And they came across and, I get it. The French sent over this big lady with a book and a torch, bring us, you're tired, you're hungry, send it on over. And the French wrote all that. So that was very nice of them. And it was the premise. It was what we were based on. But over the years, we realized that we got to make rules for it and we got to do it proper because, you got to pay your tax. Everybody pays you, well, supposedly, everyone tries. And I get that they want to do it right. And I'm all for it, man. Bring them all. Let them all come in, but do it right, man. There's, like you try to go to another country, they're not going to let you immigrate. They're not going to let you immigrate unless you do it by their rules.
Poland don't let nobody in.
Well,
nobody.
There you go. I think they let the Germans in once.
Oh,
that's a bad joke.
Hey, I'm not Polish. My sons are. So you got to apologize. You got to apologize to them.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I got friends and family, in Australia, New Zealand, and I was curious at one point in time with my New Zealand family.
Bi-curious, right?
No, not bi at all. Just try. Try curious.
Keep going.
So, I mean, and they're like, no, if you want to come into the country, you got to have this, you got to have that. You got to have so much money in your bank account. You got to be, and the older you were, the more money that you had to have personally for you to immigrate. And if you tried to do it illegally and they caught you, they just said, get the hell out of here. You're out, you're gone, And I don't know why we can't do that. I mean, we tried for a little while, and over the years we've tried to create laws as to, because a lot of these people are going to end up on homeless, welfare, and whatnot, and they're going to be, where's all this money coming from, man?
That's the thing. It's going to be all our tax money. We're going to pay for all that bullshit. Because once they get here, they get a plane flight anywhere they want to go, free. They get a cell phone, free. They get some money.
Yep.
They get started. They get their driver's license depending on where they go to. Illinois is giving them out just for fucking being a new fucking person in Illinois. You get a fucking driver's license. Doesn't matter if you're documented or not. They're weird. So,
but it's hard because like regular folk that want to go get their driver's license in Illinois got everything. And I don't get the
I never
the
understood
standards
that.
are just being ripped apart at the seams. The regular Americans got to do it by the rules. Got supposedly, and then all these other folks they don't, and I don't understand that.
No, I kind of years ago I was trying to open up a bar, me and my dad, and I got close, but I got to where I got to learn a lot of the red tape part of it. Go down the ABC and all that shit, and it was wild. Because I felt like I had to go through a tremendous amount of red tape, but to open up a bar and grill. But I was thinking back then, and I think about it to this day, I saw taquerias like every freaking 100 feet of each other. It's like, and nothing against, not saying they're all undocumented, but a lot of them and the taco trucks and all these, taquerias everywhere. I'm like, they get in, they get a building, they get their permits, they get all their, fucking all that. And then they get their liquor license for beer and wine, all the shit I'm looking for. They get it lickety fucking split. And I'm like, just fucking stalled on it. And it's weird because if you think about it, there's a lot of fucking taquerias, man. You go down Sebastopol Road, there's like 14 in the first 150 feet, but everybody had to go through that process through the city of Santa Rosa. You know,
So you're thinking they got pushed through quicker?
that's
Then
what
you-
I was thinking
yeah, I
because,
don't know.
you know, and like you were saying, how do they just get here and get a free plane ticket and free phone, you know?
And they, I don't think you're pointing at like one certain ethnic group. I think when you say they, you're pointing at everybody's coming across that border.
Yeah.
Man. It is insane.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they got people from countries I fucking see in the Indiana Jones movie, you know, some
Right.
deep in the Amazon motherfucker, and he's showing up at the door. I mean, literally, these jungle fucking areas that you haven't heard people coming from crossing the border, but all of a sudden they're here. Why? Why are they here all of a sudden? You know, and what and like I said, so you got that whole problem that's coming across the border, but then you've got all the anti-Semites right fucking here that are just sprouting like fucking weeds in colleges and fucking Congress. There's people in Congress who are for it, you know, or pro Hamas and from the river to the sea and all this weird shit. It's fucking evil, man. But I don't
know. Didn't we have a well-known actor just get fried for saying something that was anti-Semite? Oh, Mel Gibson, remember? He got fried. Remember, he was drunk and he said some stupid stuff, you know?
He was, that was years ago.
Yes, it was years ago.
You take Mel's name out of your mouth, Ryan. He is a sacred man. He is a sacred man. Hail Mel Gibson.
Well, I still like him, but he was drunk and he was stupid and he said some
His
stupid
girlfriend, to his girlfriend. And he said some racial something. I don't even know. But it doesn't matter. Mel Gibson's awesome.
Oh, I agree.
He's awesome. But I don't see this next year, okay, because we're down to the last nitty gritty for the fucking presidential election, right? Oh, speaking of that, Colorado says no to Trump. They fucking they're kicking him off the ballot. So if you live in Colorado, you can't even fucking vote for him, which is you can't see this. Of course, it's going to court because it's the right of the people to vote for whoever they want to. You can't take that right away. So
Agreed.
But see, there's another fucking. But you know what? Biden is a total Democratic fucking state. I forget. Yeah, it's Colorado. So, total blue state. Biden wins that fucker every time by a landslide. It's one of those states Trump can fuck off and it's not going to matter. But it was just kind of funny. It's like, just the hate. The hate. Have you ever seen, honestly, I know you don't watch as much bullshit as I do, the news wise and stuff. Now, you're a busy man, allegedly.
Allegedly.
With your 2 days of work.
Well, family man, Jimmy.
2 long days, apparently.
Yep.
Last months. Do you see the evil that is out there? Or are you just...
There's a lot of evil, and I think there's a lot of hate too, and I think it's coming from both sides too. I mean, and I just really, and Jimmy, hear me out on this. I think it would be best for the country if they just said, Trump, you can't run, and Biden, you can't run. You know what? And let's get some new people in here and do something a little bit different, because what's been going on has been a little crazy. And they're just creating more hate, and breeding this hate between so many people. I mean, wouldn't you agree that it might be better just to, hey, can we find someone new that's not, And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but it seems to me it seems like it's an idea.
This is how I'll answer that. I'll say no only because here's the thing, and even if I didn't like Trump, I'm a Republican anyway, okay? And I got some other favorites who's running for Republican Party.
Yeah.
But he didn't do anything bad the first time. In fact, things were looking really good. And then he gets fucked over. But it's like, I understand get rid of both and start like completely fresh because it's a sideshow and a circus like it has been.
Yeah.
I get that. Big distraction. You just want to be like, hey, let's find some good people that don't have any of this going on or that going on.
Yeah.
And they can go retire somewhere. Okay. I get that. But then if you're Donald Trump, then you're just kind of giving up and conceding and all that fighting and all that, listen, I am going to make America great again. All that would be for naught.
That's true.
And as a man, could you have just let all that go and say, you know what, fuck it. After all that fighting, all them court appearances, all that, knowing you were a good, solid man and had the best interests of the American people at hand, but you were getting crucified by your opponent, wouldn't that keep you in the fucking game? Just that?
I couldn't imagine what it would be like to be in that game at that level. It's not for me. You can take that shit and shove it, so, but at the same time, hypothetically, I hear you. And if it was like you fought and hard and you wanted to try and keep trying, and I get it. I can understand that. And I hear you. But, the air between so many, because independents, Green Party, you don't hear nothing of these guys anymore. They just
yeah.
Who the fuck are they?
Here's the thing, yeah. What happened to PETA? What happened to Greenpeace?
Yeah.
There's fucking whales washing up every fucking week. And where's them PETA motherfuckers who were out there trying to knock down the fishing boats and get in their way and fuck them up, saving the whales? Well, now they're just washing up on shore because the windmill fucker things are sending their sonar berserk, and nobody cares. What happened? What happened? Nobody cares all of a sudden. That's what I'm saying, brother. It's good versus evil. It doesn't matter about the blue versus the red. It's going to be good versus evil eventually, right in your face, right in everybody's face. Because
like I said, it was hypothetical on my part to say that, but it would be a great idea, and I think it would just calm everybody the fuck out. But it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all.
Who would you go with?
I don't know. Have to see who's.
You have no idea
who the new peeps
Ryan
are.
has no idea who's running. He's like, all right, Bob, Nikki, Salmon, Soup, Salamander, Swanson. Oh, that was it. Swanson.
Surf and turf.
I was way off. Swanson. Ryan's gonna fucking vote for Swanson.
Betty Crocker.
Sarah Swanson. So you have no clue.
Oh, who else is out there? No, not really.
That is a sad state of affairs.
No, I'm a little bit happier man.
I want to get rid of both of them and start fresh. Who's out there? I don't know.
Someone is. Bring them.
Oh, you're fine. Well, you're Republican or Democrat?
Who is? Me? I walk down the middle of the aisle, man.
So you're just a...
Well, I've been registered a Democrat since 1989.
Fucking dick whacker. You're just a dick whacker.
But what I found
you're a registered Democrat?
What I found is as I got older and I had kids, I started leaning more towards, not going to the right, but I'm like right in the middle, but my sway will go back and forth. But I think it's strong. It's more conservative now that I have younger kids and stuff, because like I want to make sure that they're brought up and they have good values and stuff. And some of the stuff I see going on, heading towards the left, I don't agree with it, and don't make laws that are affecting my kids. So, but
you're not about the chicks with dicks, Ryan.
Well, at least not competing with other chicks without dicks. Definitely not for that. So, I mean, yeah, but with kids, it actually made me, and so I've always walked down the middle aisle because I'm like, hey, that sounds good. Let's do that. Yeah, that sounds good. And Trump had great things to do, and Obama had some things, and Biden, I don't know the fuck he's got going on, but you can just kind of go back and forth. And I try to be a moderate and just say, hey, I'll just quit this shit. Let's just can't we all just get along?
You're like Switzerland.
Be the Swazi man.
You're neutral.
I try to be. And I try to be because I try not to lean to one side or the other too much because I got friends that are Republicans. I got friends that are Democrats,
You know
and
what?
I try to listen to them, and I love to, get into it with them.
Let's say you're in a car.
Yeah.
Okay. You got drive and reverse. Both of them will get you somewhere, but neutral ain't going to get you nowhere.
Sure you will. If you live on a
Boom,
big hill,
chakalaka.
you know what? If you live on a big hill, you put that bad boy in neutral. I'd probably be down in the bottom before you.
My euphorism is neutral doesn't move the mountain. Like, it's nice. It's nice to be neutral. It is. It's nice to be neutral. Like, wish for the best. Yay. But there's going to come a point to where you're going to sway to one side heavily. When you see like in 6 months where we're at.
Well,
you're going to be like, oh no. Yes. Fuck the Democrats. And oh my God, what happened? What happened, Sammy? Is what you'll say. Just like that. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm prepared. Anything can happen. I'm good.
That's right. Well, we're good. That's what you mean, Ryan, is we're good. We're all good. Hear that, Gunner? Ryan said we're all good. Ryan said we're all good.
Hunter, you bring some tomahawks with some fat. We're good.
Tomahawks with fat. Hey, exciting news.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We've been waiting. New Epstein news. New Epstein. What'd you say?
What?
Yes.
New Epstein news.
It's happening. It's finally happening. No, the fucking manifest, man. It's gonna be read in court because it's been subpoenaed and now it's been fucking signed and pushed through. So it's more than 170 names. 170 names plus of fucking debauchery, heathenism, pedophilia, and sex trafficking.
Yep. Well, let's see where this goes.
It's like the greatest Christmas gift I ever got.
Yeah.
Other than my son Gunner, who was born on this day, right before Christmas. So it was perfect. See how I did that?
Yeah. That was good.
That was good.
Smooth. Jimmy Smooth.
Yeah. What do you think about them apples?
It's going to be neat and interesting to see whose names are on that list.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a whole lot of, that's lies. That's
be a whole lot of skipping town.
Yeah.
A whole lot of, what is that? You don't know movies either. Fuck. You might know, but you ever see like Washington Has Fallen?
Yeah.
Gerard Butler, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Good movie.
Okay. It's going to be fucking the real version of Washington Has Fallen because there's some fucking people that are in the higher ups in there. You know this. They're going to be on that fucking list. They're going to be on that manifest. You know,
sure.
Maybe that's why why McCarthy fucking retired.
Stepped down?
He retired.
Retired, yeah.
Said, no, I'm good. He just disappeared. He knew it was coming. He's like, I don't want to run no more. I'm good. Yeah. No, we're going to make you speaker again. No, I'm good. I don't. I got stuff to do. And saw him on a plane with fucking palm trees on it. No, he's going far. I don't know. That's all hearsay. I can't confirm that because that's not a truth. But yeah, the fucking Epstein. I call it Epstein Watch 2023.
Nice.
December 19th.
Well, it's about to be 2024 there, Jimmy.
Yes. So, but it said the next couple of weeks. Yes. Over 170 people that are gross. Yeah. Bunch of pedophiles, man, are going to just be. See, Sound of Freedom opened up fucking people's eyes. And now, now here's going to be the interesting thing, how people react. Let's say, I mean, major names on there, how the American people react. How do you think they're going to take it?
Well, if they're fans of one said such person that's on that list, I'm sure they will. Oh no, he couldn't be part of that, or she couldn't be. They couldn't be part of that.
It's Taylor Swift. I just picked somebody super famous.
Oh yeah,
and I don't like her anyway.
Nah, my daughters do.
She's not even attractive. Skin and bone. She's all bony and gnarly.
Too skinny.
Like if Gunnar had long blonde hair and put lipstick on Taylor Swift, it'd be Taylor Swift.
Gunnar, yeah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, brother.
Tall. With,
here's a blonde wig for you.
Tall with no body fat. That's what she is.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Travis Kelce thinks. He must have got hit in the head. He's already got CTE. They need to fucking sit him down. He's got CTE. He thinks that's a good move to go out with fucking. Oh God, it's gonna end badly. Heard rumors of him like fucking asking her to marry him already.
Oh,
it's been a fucking month. Those work out splendidly.
Yeah,
those month-long courtships for
just
marrying.
Don't do it. Yeah.
I'm gonna marry you, Taylor. Taylor Travis forever. That's what I'm saying. And we'll get old Mahomes as best man. Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. Kermit the Frog sounding motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anything exciting, Ryan, that you need to get off your chest?
No, just we got I'm in the holiday spirit, man. I got my kids.
I don't know what the hell happened. I don't really ever know what happens, but the video stopped recording towards the end, and we don't have an outro. So this is me improvising. And action. Well, ho, ho, ho there. JambyVision aficionados. Guess what? We've hit the big 300 subscribers. I'm more excited than when my doctor told me I only had to clap. And that's saying something. Now, before we dive into the gingerbread-scented abyss of joy, let me take a moment to thank each and every one of you for making JambyVision the talk of the North Pole. Santa himself might be a subscriber, who knows? But hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It's like getting a gift from that weird uncle you only see once a year. Except, I'm pretty sure my uncle is on the run from the feds, hiding in a Motel 6 somewhere in the desert with a few hookers. But that's not the point. Hit that subscribe button and join the exciting community we're building. And speaking of gifts, head over to Jamby.shop for some holiday cheer in the form of JambyVision merch. I'm talking Santa hats, Jingle Bell socks, and even a limited edition eggnog-scented air freshener. I'm almost certain we don't actually have that. Yeah. Because who doesn't want their car to smell like eggs and dead trees all year round? Now, let's spread more Christmas cheer than that one time my dad thought it would be a good idea to plug the vacuum cleaner into the Christmas tree lights. Go ahead and beat that like button like you do your meat sword every night after your wife goes to sleep. It's the gift that keeps on giving, just like my Aunt Mildred's fruitcake. Bless her heart. As we wrap up this festive fiesta, remember, the only thing better than unwrapping presents is unwrapping laughter. Thanks for 300 subs, and here's to many more. Until next time, jingle all the way till they fall off, my friends.
Well, Ryan, I want to wish you, brother, a very Merry Christmas.
You too, my man.
Yes, it has been a wonderful, wonderful year.
Yeah.
Not really. It's. I'm not gonna lie. The year sucks, Ryan. Hopefully, it'll get better, but it's really not. We're all doomed. And but stay jamby, everybody. Hey, hug your kids, your family. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Woo! Woo! I don't even know why I did that.
Sounds good.
Love you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, not fucking happy holidays. Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Fuckers. Love you.